just because you're offended, it doesn't mean you're right, you know? It's... offence is about feelings, and feelings are personal. Some people are offended by equality. So what? You know, so you can't second-guess people. If you try and please everyone, you'll please no one.
Ricky Gervais is known for not holding back. Just because someone is offended doesn't automatically make them right. Feelings are personal, and offense is subjective. Some people are even offended by the concept of equality. Trying to please everyone is a recipe for failure. The British-American comedian and actor has been making waves with his candid views on Hollywood's woke culture. He's unapologetically critical of Hollywood celebrities and influencers who promote political agendas and woke ideologies. Ricky often mocks this behavior through his sharp humor. For instance, he parodied a typical Hollywood influencer saying,
"As a celebrity, I know all about stuff, like science and politics. So trust me when I tell you who you should vote for. If you don't vote the right way, it's like a hate crime. It makes me sad and angry, and I'll leave the country."
In under half a minute, Ricky pretends to be a Hollywood personality to point out their tendency to preach politics to their fans. While humorous, his underlying criticism highlights what he sees as ignorance and manipulation. Ricky has even directly mentioned Taylor Swift as an example of this behavior. His critiques are nothing new. They've been a recurring theme in his public appearances, like his infamous Golden Globes monologues, where he called out celebrities for being out of touch with real-world issues. Ricky's comedic approach is a key part of his critique. He uses humor to challenge woke culture while emphasizing the importance of not taking everything so seriously. One of his jokes highlights this.
You can get sued in this country for saying someone's gay if they're not, you know, which is a homophobic law, because you can't be sued the other way around. You can't be sued for saying someone's not gay if they are, which seems unfair, doesn't it?
Despite facing backlash, Ricky remains unfazed. His Netflix special Supernature stirred controversy, particularly when he dead-named Caitlyn Jenner. This term, used in woke circles, refers to calling someone by their pre-transition name. In that response, Ricky made a pointed joke about how people seem intent on erasing entire aspects of history for the sake of their beliefs. Ricky also critiques the virtue signaling common among woke individuals. He mocks their habit of loudly proclaiming moral superiority as if needing constant validation. He's often incredulous at how people seem to look for reasons to be offended, noting that such behavior seems more about unhappiness than genuine concern. In his Golden Globe speech, Ricky roasted celebrities for their hypocrisy, saying,
"Well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world."
Ricky also points out the performative nature of many woke individuals' outrage, arguing that they often criticize others rather than take meaningful action to address real problems. He emphasizes that comedians should be allowed the freedom to joke without being policed by societal rules, famously saying,
"Oxbridge comedians writing for the posh papers, telling you the rules of comedy. They're laying down the law, right? And it's all stuff like, comedy should punch up. You should never punch down."
Through his sharp wit, Ricky challenges the idea that jokes about sensitive topics are equivalent to real violence. He believes this mindset stifles creativity and humor. He also highlights the absurdity of woke culture dictating what's acceptable. In comedy, pointing out that being offended doesn't mean someone is right. Others in Hollywood, like Rob Schneider, share similar concerns about the overreach of woke culture.
The CEO of United Airlines last month, the CEO, he announced of all the hiring for all the new pilots that are coming up this year, the main focus is going to be diversity. I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of flying all the time with these white pilots landing safely and on time.
For Ricky, this extends to the younger generation. He warns against indoctrination in schools, saying it conditions kids to suppress dissent. His take is that everyone should lighten up and remember that comedy is meant to provoke thought and laughter, not serve as a battleground for ideological wars. Ricky's 2020 Golden Globes monologue summed up his views perfectly.
Let's go out with a bang. Let's have a laugh at your expense, shall we? Remember, they're just jokes. We're all gonna die soon, and there's no sequel.
What do you think about Ricky's perspective? Is he right to call out woke culture, or does he go too far? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe. There's even more provocative content on the way.